Hello everyone. In the previous video I made some progress with the equipment manager, and if I play I have the stats already, but if I play and equip, let me remove the breakpoints. I am equipping the item, it's getting removed from my inventory. If I equip the sword, I equip the sword and the scythe goes back to my inventory. So the idea here is I will start making some widgets in the equipment system. So widget, I will make a new user interface, a widget blueprint, and I will name it WBP. We equipment. So this one I believe will take a canvas panel, and then I can take a horizontal box and make it a little bit bigger like that, and the anchors will go to the middle, and I will give it like this. Then in the horizontal box I can put another border, or rather a border, and this will be a fill, and the brush color I will make it 0.6, 0.5 actually, and let me do it like that. Then I will put a vertical box, and this will be like 10 padding. Okay, and inside the horizontal box I will give another vertical box, right? This will be fill, or rather let's do 0.1, and this will have a button, and in the button we'll have a text. So the button will be fill, and it will be in the middle, and the text block will be something like that. Then I will copy paste this and give it to the other side, and now the text will be something like that. And also I will be need to be variables and say button left side, and this will be button right side. And in the canvas panel I will give a vertical box, right, and I will make it something like that, at least for now. And inside the vertical box I will give a border, and I will make it fill. The brush color will be something like that, and I can give inside the border a uniform grid panel. And this, do I need should I give a uniform grid panel or raw box? So the idea is, actually let's make it a variable first of all and say vertical box temp inventory. For now I will do this here, and the z order will be -1, and the visibility will be collapsed by default. All right, and the other thing I want to make is an animation. So I will click animation and say show um, temporary uh, inventory slots, right? And I will be adding vertical box. I will give a track, and the track is render opacity. First of all, will be 0. After like let's do 0.5 will be 0.33, and then in 1 will be 0.66, and here will be 1. Okay, compile and save. And also in the animation I will give another track, and this will be, what was it, transform? Yes, transform. And here the translation I can in the 0 I can put 0. Okay, in the 0.5 I can do it like 270. Okay, or rather, actually let's do 200. Then in the 1 second I can do 300, 350. Okay, 400. Okay, and in the end I can say 600. Let's do 650, 620. Okay, I can save this and I can go to the graph and just to see what is happening in the button right when it's clicked, right? I can say vertical box. um, Actually I can say play animation, and the animation will be the show temporary slots. And I think I need to set visibility to visible, right? So um, just to test, I will go to the content to generic blueprints in the widget to my WBP HUD, and I will give the WBP equipment. And the anchor should be the screen, I believe. So if I play, I have the uh, widget, and if I press, okay, I don't know why the equipment forward. So what was going on? It was that um, the animation, the translation wasn't 0, but if I compile and play now and press, it shows the widget, which will be the temporary inventory slots. Okay. Now, before I do anything else, I will go to the content, to the equipment system, to the widget, and actually I will go back to the inventory system, the widget, and I will copy paste the slots and say equipment slots, and I will put it inside, I will put it inside the equipment system widget. Move here, okay, and I will open it up. So the text, I will say equipped, and I will put it above and in the middle, and the button will be item equipment slot, and I believe this is all. I will go back to my graph. I don't need this inventory index, and on slot clicked I will actually let's delete this and give a new dispatcher on equipment slot clicked, right? And this will have an input of a gameplay tag, which will be the slot ID, and the slot ID will be gameplay tag, and now I can call it here on clicked, and I can make a custom event and set a slot tag, right? And I will give a variable and say slot ID will be in gameplay tag. I can set it here and put in the slot tag function, and I will connect with the in the dispatcher. Let me save, and let's print string just to debug some stuff. And now in the inventory slot data, let's say set equipment set temporary inventory data from equipment. Okay, compile and save. This will be the same thing, but instead of the inventory slots, right? So instead of this, the input will be of type as equipment slots. So, and I can say break now. I can say if the generic info is valid, then do this and that and set the text to nothing. But is if it's valid, I don't need the integer, say equipped, and this I should rename it as well. So can I rename it from here? No. Okay, so I can say equipment slot data. So get equipment slot data, break, and I can connect this. So now I can I believe that this is everything that I need. So I can go back to my WBB equipment, and I can say in the uniform grid panel, right? I can say WBB equipment slots. And to make it compile and save, why is nothing or rather actually now that I'm thinking about it, I can remove this and the uniform, and in the border for this one I can say I can give another vertical box, actually vertical box, right, inside the border, and I will, or rather wrap this with a vertical box. Where is it? Okay, wrap it with a vertical box, and this will be the border will be filled, and I can copy paste this. And the first one will be, I will rename it to temporary inventory title. So, and this will be of 0.01. And inside the border, I can put the text, right? And say the text block equipped items. Do I need to say it visible? Oh my god. The vertical box, let's move it to a little bit to see. Okay. So the border. Oh, is it because I have the render opacity? Like if I say one. Okay. Let me for now the text will be in the middle, and I will set it to 18. Okay, the port will be regular, and inside this border I will do a wrap box, and I will fill it, I guess. So, and I will make it a variable and say wrap temporary slots. Okay, so now I can go back to my graph and make function and say create temporary slots, right? And what do I need is I will get owning player, get control pawn. So this returns my pawn, and from the pawn I can say get player state. From the player state I can say find component by tag, and what the component I want to find is the equipment. And I can say get equipable slots. And this will return my in the equipment manager. I can this will return my interface, the get equipment slots. Okay, so I can say then for each loop I can break, and I can say create widget. What I want to do is weapon the WBP equipment slots, right? And I'm gonna set the tag first of all, set slot tag, and the slot tag will be the slot ID. And after this, I'm gonna say set equipment temporary slot data from equipment, and what I'm going to pass is in the array element. And lastly, I will set the wrap temporary slots, add child to wrap box, and the child will be the return value. Also, I need to connect this, and I can say from the return value bind event on equipment slot clicked, and I can say then create an event and create a matching function. So this matching function will be on equipment slot on temporary inventory equipment slot clicked. And for now, I'm not going to do anything. In the event graph, in the pre-construct, I can create the temporary slots. Let's see if this actually works. So I'm gonna go back to the WBB equipment, and in the animation, the opacity I will turn back to 0, and the vertical inventory, I want to go back here, and I believe that this is I believe that and okay, so I need to, in the WBP equipment, I want to make it collapsed by default. So if I play now and click equipped items, and if I click equip slot.weapon and equip slot.chest. Okay, so now I'm finished with the equipment slots, at least for the temporary. So if I have more, I can create whatever the array, this array has. But what I also need in the WBB equipment is to make it a little bit prettier, the horizontal box. First of all, I need this border to wrap with a vertical box. Oops, and I need to fill it. And then in the border, and then I can duplicate this, or rather I will delete this. Should I? I think I will replace it with a horizontal box, right? So the horizontal box, I will. No. I will. Okay, let me go back. This will be a vertical box, and this I will wrap it with a horizontal box. This will be fill, this will be also fill, and this also be fill. So now I can say in the border, I can put a uniform grid panel inside the border, and then I can give inside the uniform grid panel. Do I need another vertical box for the title like this? This okay? I can close this. I can close as well this. Do I need another? So if I wrap it with a vertical box, this is fill, this is, and I have the horizontal box. No, do I need to wrap this with a vertical box? Where is it? Or rather, I will give a vertical box inside the horizontal box. Not this one. This one maybe? Oh no, this is for the button. So fill, no. Okay, okay, good enough. And this will take another border, which be fill. The brush color will be like that. Okay, and inside the border I will give my generic button, and I will make it fill. And in the generic text is equipment. Okay, this is looking kinda bad, but that's alright. I can give a little bit of padding. So if I play, I have my equipment and it's starting to have some slots. So this slot will be weapon slot, and I will duplicate this, and the row will be 1 and 0, and this will be chest slot. So I can get both and duplicate. Can I not duplicate? Okay, this will be something else, like let's do hand slot, and the row will be 2. So each time I will just giving a new row. So now I can do like boot slot or shoes slot, and the row will be 3. And I can give just another slot to just to test a little bit how it's looking. And the slot, uh, what else? Let's do like belt or helmet slot. And this will be row 0 and column 1. And I will go like that, or okay, and this is okay, this is okay, and okay. And I can go back to my uniform grid panel and say, let's say, like each slot has a 10 padding. And if I compile now and save, it starts looking that like I have something like um, an equipment widget. So I can go back now to the WPP equipment, and each one is a variable. Let's make a category equipment slots, and I will do shoe slots, helmet, hand, and chest. Okay, now I have the slots in the equipment slot, so I will get everything in order. So for now, because I have only 2 slots, I will do only the weapon slot and the chest slot. Uh, Actually, let's do everything. So after was the hand slot, and I can say make array 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will connect everything, and I will do a for each loop. So okay, and from the create temporary, I will get this, paste, and go back to the event graph, and I will get the owning player. So I will get a copy, and this works the index because the equipment slot data is the same thing with the this array, but this is just a visual representation of what is actually equipped. So I will set the uh, gameplay tag, set slot tag, right, and I can break slot ID, and I can set equipment, set temporary inventory equipment, and I can pass the in the get the copy of the struct in the index. So if I play now, everything looking good. I can let me open the inventory just to have the inputs. So now I have the equipment slot, equip slot dot weapon, equip slot dot chest, and here I have equip slot dot weapon, chest, and this is empty slots. Okay, so now I need to first of all, for now I will do a flip flop, flip flop. When I press, I do this. When I press again, I will do this and reverse and set visibility to collapsed, right? But I need to wait delay. I need to wait the animation to end. So if I do this, I believe this is going to work. So if I play and then okay, it's working, and I can go back to the designer. Do I have okay? This is a button. Do I have text? Okay, text right side. I will make it a variable, and I can set it here. And when this animation finishes, I will set the text, set text. When this animation finishes, I will do it like that, and I will copy paste this, and when it's collapsed, I will do this as well. So now if I play, I can um, see that is working kinda nicely, and I could set a delay as well. Oh, where is it? Set a delay here as well. Actually, with the text, will set a delay. And if I play now and press, okay, okay. This will be for this one as well, because I believe it's a very long process, the widgets. Uh, Thanks for watching.